I'm right behind you.
Yum. Sweet rolls are irresistible.
Come to chat with an old woman? Do your business.
Ah, hello again. Just getting started, just finished getting set up. And very lastly, I had to tend to and ill-behave Dusty once again. Climbing in places she knows she's not supposed to be, and she just really, really loves knocking stuff over for some reason. Inigo, we have a Khajiit camp with no Khajiit caravan. Where is everybody? Well, let's try this and see if that makes them magically materialize. It did.
Khajiit as wares, if you have coin. Take a look.
Yes, you are. I don't know what it is about cats and knocking things off of furniture. I'm telling you, my next playthrough, my next character is going to be called Dusty the Destroyer. And her whole theme, whenever we're in a city hall, a Jarl's Longhouse, will be jumping up on tables and knocking things off of the table onto the floor. And I will try as hard as I can to make that character resemble real-life Dusty, and it will be funny. She needs to have gray tabby colors and kind of tapered, narrow green eyes and a white chin. She'll look cute, but she'll also want to destroy everything. And it will be funny. Well, I had sitting in my inventory for a very long time a quote-unquote letter from a friend that I never read about a word of power in Sunderstone Gorge, so we are on our way there now. Something to do to pass the time while we wait for a letter from Rawless on Solstheim. Destruction magic, yes. And as always, I'm sure I'll end up maxing out the archery and sneak skills. Real-life Dusty is very, very good at stealthily, quietly sneaking into places she is not supposed to be. And that will be reflected in in-game Dusty the Destroyer. Yes, who is this friend who keeps sending you letters? I don't think it's ever explained. Uh-oh, Thalmor Patrol. And you know what we do with Thalmor patrols around here. What weapon shall I use for this occasion? I've been liking Nerve Shatter here lately. I just recovered Volendrung in the quest we did last night, but the stats for Nerve Shatter are better, so I put it on the weapons rack at home to free up quite a bit of carry weight. Now, let us unalive some Thalmor. Ooh, yeah. Thinking a similar approach, at least partially, with Dusty the Destroyer. It'll be Dusty the Sneaky. Ah. Dang wards. Right. The Dragonborn keeps swinging and keeps missing. And now there's one less Thalmor patrol. As it should be.
I'm okay. Don't waste your energy like I just woke from a nap.
Okay, this fireball anomaly we keep seeing, I guess, is connected to Serana somehow. I, for the moment, have our freaky lightning bug thing staying at Honeyside in Riften. Lydia's back at Breeze Home in Whiterun. Narrowed the squad down just a little bit. We still have Inigo, Karjo, and Zayla with us as always. And Serana backing us up. Firing ice spikes at everything that moves. See if Zayla needs a healing spell. No, she appears to be alright. To Sunderstone Gorge we continue.
I feel safe when you are around. It is nice to know that someone capable has my back.
Don't make me hug you. Ah, yes. Should have thought to look into that before I started playing. Oh well. Something to say for the new playthrough, which I feel like is coming up soonish. Oh. Another would-be thief. Come on, come on. Yeet! Alright, try it again. Try it again. Come on. Come on. Come demand I hand over my valuables. Yeet! Whoops. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Try it one more time. Honest to goodness. Come on. Come on. Yeet! Oh, darn it.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I think I'm technically still on the special edition.
Well, I can see you're not one to be trifled with.
Maybe I
Let
can
this
get
be
it
a
in the
warning to you.
Creation Club or something. Yeet! Oh, there we go. There's the yeet I was looking for. Ah. Let's see what my dashboard shows. My dashboard shows it as still being the special edition. Hello and welcome aboard. It's on our way to Sunderstone Gorge to find a word of power that we were alerted to by a letter from a quote-unquote friend. That anonymous friend in Skyrim who keeps sending you letters without explanation. Really Bethesda's way of saying, hey, you can't figure this out on your own, so we're gonna drop hints for you. Todd Howard. Todd Howard is the one sending us letters. That was awfully nice of him. Okay, I'll have to look into that. In another stream, I need to show the Monster Mounts mod where there's a bajillion different things outside of Whiterun that you can ride around on, including an ice wraith for some reason. And if you go too fast on the ice wraith from one area to the other, it actually tanks the frame rate as if it could potentially crash the game. Once again, maybe I could intentionally crash the game for the sake of comedy. I mean science. The science of comedy. Alright. And as I continue not remembering how to get to this place. Ah, okay. Okay, who or what is exploding up here? Who did what? Ah.
You think you stand a chance?
It appears to be a disagreement between two mages. Oh, Serana. Come on, Serana. I was going to let that problem sort itself out. Whoa.
Didn't even put up a proper.
She gave them the zappy zappy. Yeah. Todd Howard saying, here, you don't know how to play Skyrim. Here's how you play Skyrim. Well, I was going to let that problem sort itself out. Aw, Inigo looks droopy.
Yes, my friend.
There you go.
What's next?
Ah. I guess I eventually would have figured out it was up this road. Man, everything is happening in this general area here. I wonder if there's ever a peaceful, quiet day where nothing wacky happens. on the roads of Skyrim. Does there even come one day where someone or something isn't trying to kill you, isn't trying to take your head off? Come here. Alright. Yeah, if you count Sarana, I guess it's technically 3. Alright, a couple of destinations up here I haven't added to the map. Perhaps we'll look into that when we come back out. Okay. Sounds like something Inigo would appreciate. I mean, not that he has dialogue for it, but... What's up, evil necromancer dude?
Only a fool lets himself in.
He's on fire. Okay. Sunderstone Gorge. Here we go. A little sip of something caffeinated. I was getting on my high horse about high fructose corn syrup last night. For the past few years, I've been drinking these little cans of V8 energy made with real fruit juice. Not a paid endorsement. They're just very, very good. They help me stay awake. Stay awake late at night for these streams. I bought so many cases of them, I basically... Whoops! Inigo, you good? I basically should have stock in the company by now.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
Ah. Okay. If memory serves me correctly, this place is pretty big. And I think one of the stones of Baranzaya is in here. You'd think after a while these people would learn that leaving burning lamps over pools of flammable oil is a horrible idea. Yeah. Meanwhile, if I'm tired enough, I've had one of these little cans of V8 energy as late as 1:30 in the morning. Still went right to sleep. Around 2, 3 o'clock. I don't know how I do it. Sometimes it gets to a point where just no amount of caffeine's gonna keep you going. Tiredness always wins. Whoa! Oh. Wow. Yeah, Inigo's face says it all. Ooh, new spell out of this. Ooh, a Jack Skellington. Oh, not anymore. Yeah, all the mages are very explosion happy tonight. Fireballs and more fireballs, and then they're just waiting around in pools of flammable oil. Seems like a safe combination. Seems like a winner. Nothing bad could possibly happen there. We're mages who specialize in fire, and we're wandering around in pools of flammable oil. Inigo, you good? Inigo's surprised face is so funny.
What is on your mind? Back to business.
Hello, welcome aboard. Anyone just joining us, we're looking for the word of power in Sunderstone Gorge. And if either of my parents were listening, they'd probably tell me the word of power was please. Ah ha ha! Yeah. Yeah, what if they're just practicing casting their flame spells? And even if they do it right, they're taking a terrible risk. Here, let's try this. Come on. Come on, fire mage, who should have known better than to wander around in pools of oil, because you're a freaking fire mage. Ow, ow, ow. You'd think they'd put 2 and 2 together. Ow, ow, ow. I hate these soul gems on pedestals. Just fall down already. Ow, 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 ow. Well, the theme of tonight's stream so far seems to be people being lit on fire. Ah, I do not like this theme. I rather like not being set on fire. That's just me. Not everybody might. Blah, blah. Maybe not everyone feels that way. What in the world kind of technology exists in the wall of an ancient ruin like this to launch that many darts with that much power? Same goes for the temple at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. The darts come firing out of the walls with quite a bit of force. How does that work? How does it still work after thousands of years? I do enjoy a good campfire, yes. One of my favorite pastimes has been camping with my dad. Listen to John Denver roast marshmallows out at a favorite lake of ours where we've been camping many times. If it's a clear starry night with no moon after the campfire, sometimes we take our chairs down beside the lake and just enjoy the night sky full of stars. If it's early, you can see a bunch of different satellites crisscrossing the sky. Or if we're lucky, the weekend we're camping, there just so happens to be a flyover by the International Space Station. And when that goes over, it's so big and so bright that at a glance you could mistake it for an airplane. Technically, neither have we. It's like safety camping. It's in a campground with proper restrooms and stuff. It's camping with the caps lock turned off. It's not camping, it's camping. It's diet caffeine-free camping. Except I always bring a ton of my cans of V8 energy with me, so... Oh my word. Okay, this is why I carry so many lockpicks. This is why I always clean every merchant out of all the lockpicks they've got. Because I break a lot of them. Because I have no strategy. My only strategy to lockpicking is to not have a strategy. Sometimes when we see the International Space Station go over, I'll have a little portable handheld radio tuned into a specific ham frequency, and you can actually listen to radio chatter from the ground that, unbeknownst to a lot of people talking on their ham radios, is being repeated. It's actually bouncing off of the ham repeater aboard the International Space Station, and for the few minutes the space station is crossing the sky, they have greatly increased range, and you can hear people talking all over. As I said last night, we are located in Florida. Oh my word, how many lockpicks am I going to break? Wow, watching me pick locks on live stream must be agonizing. Nice. Need to look into that one. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, if you know what frequency to tune into, you can listen to radio chatter. Technically originally beamed up from the ground, but also repeated off of the International Space Station, going by more than 200 miles above you. And if you're lucky, you might just hear one of the astronauts aboard answer back to somebody on the ground. It's rare to hear anything from them, but it does occasionally happen. I figured you either meant Draugr or Dragon. More than likely Draugr. Hello! Welcome aboard! Big thank you to everyone who's watching so far. Long as you keep watching these streams, I'll keep doing them. Come on. Come on down. Or don't come down. Oh, jeez. Wow, everyone run right into the hellscape just caused by the... Okay. As Sean Connery so iconically said, the floor's on fire. Nothing much. I left Whiterun a few minutes ago after offloading some heavy stuff to free up some more carry weight. Got Volendrung after last night's quest at the Orc camp. I think I just got a text message. I'm going to pause for just a second and make sure everything's alright. Okay, everything's fine. And hello, beautiful. There is Aubrey once again. Aubrey and I are a thing. She and I used to work together. That's how we met. Hello, we are at Sunderstone Gorge learning, whoops, a new word of power. Well, just learned a new word of power. Inigo is looking very, very surprised. See, do I know? I already know oak flesh. Okay, cool. And then I believe... Aha, yes. A stone of Baranzaya. You can tell. Yes, my lady. Yes, everyone please consider subscribing to Aubrey's channel, Books to Movies. You can tell I haven't done the Thieves Guild quest line yet because all of the stones of Baranzaya are still referred to as unusual gems.
All set?
The floaty diamond magic thingy. Don't want to take time to look for all of them thingy. How do they levitate in their cases? I always wondered how that worked. What magical male bovine droppings makes that work? Alright, I believe our work here is finished. We learned the word of power. Oh, I forgot to tell what's her name in Whiterun that we... Aha! Yeah. That's the only explanation for anything in this game is magic. Ask Todd Howard. Todd, how does your company make their games so glitchy? Magic. Ah. Alright, it's not a terribly long return trip to Whiterun. Let's go back over there and deliver the good news real quick. Yes, indeed. The game somehow wouldn't feel right if it wasn't glitchy. Alright, let's see what places these are back here. See if we can't add them to the map while we're here. Thought I just saw a wolf. Maybe not. But yeah. The whole foundation of this channel is bizarre and funny things happening in Skyrim. Alright. If I can't get to these places soon, I'm just doubling back and we're headed back to Whiterun. Oh, bear. Bear, 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 bear. Bear, bear. Oh, what bear? I don't see any bear. Hello, welcome aboard, yes. More of the glitch paradise that is... Whoa, that is Skyrim. More glitchy, glitchy goodness. Yay. I don't feel like properly fighting the bear, so I'm yeeting it with the ejector force. Come on. Okay. I shouldn't ping-pong him off the trees the entire time. Let's give him a proper fight. Ish. Or just clobber him when he's stuck. Scared stiff. That works too. Could almost write a parody of the Earth, Wind, and Fire song. They did a song called A Boogie Boogie Wonderland. I'd write a parody about Skyrim called Glitchy Glitchy Wonderland. Hunter's Rest. Okay. And I believe there is another cave close by. Let's add that to the map real quick and then begin our journey back to Whiterun.
Hello?
Oh, right. There's a little
Over here, please. I need help.
thing to do over here.
For you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere.
Oh, you should go to the rift.
Niels went down.
There's
before
about
we even knew to
94
run.
bears for every
Ari
square
died just
mile.
inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts
Oh,
to
yes.
breathe.
Hit! Hit! What's Serana doing?
I just need a little to get going. Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer
Serana, what are you
without
doing?
that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
Serana's looking rather unwell.
You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
That's what I get for letting followers auto-relax with AFT.
But I've spent more than my share of
Any place where an animation can happen, stuff like this will sometimes happen. Okay, let's do this. I know before on a previous playthrough, and I've gotten it on video, I've had followers sit outside the door to the Dawnstar Sanctuary. Okay, the screen on my streaming software is going absolutely berserk. Apologies if that's showing up on stream. What is that about? That's odd. Oh my crap, the screen's having a conniption. Why is it doing that? It's gonna give somebody a seizure. Alright, what's going on here? I've never seen that before. That's a new one on me. Everything looks normal on my TV screen in front of me, but streaming software. The streaming software was just absolutely losing its mind. I have the video feed cut off for now. I don't know what that was. Everything went pixelated and flashy for some reason. Hope nobody with any photosensitivity was watching. Alright, let's see. Can I bring the video feed back up? No, it's still doing it. Started doing it as soon as I came into this cave. Alright. Before I bring the video feed back up, let me go back outside. It seemed to start when I came in here. Maybe something about my capture software isn't agreeing with the... I don't know. Well, that was weird. If it continues doing that, I might have to restart my streaming software and thus restart the stream. We will see. It's still doing it now that I'm back outside. What do I do? I'll Google it real quick and see if there's a fix for it. Apologies for the delay. Okay. Does anybody have a fix for this flickering? Hang on. Well, this is an odd problem I haven't had yet. It's still doing it. Alright, is it going to kill the stream if I unhook my capture card? Hello, welcome aboard. We're having a bizarre issue where we're flickering like crazy. I'm trying to find a fix for the problem. Well, don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I might have to I might have to kill the stream just to immediately restart it. Can you see the video feed on your end? So on my little streaming window, it still looks like there's some pixelation, dark spots in the screen. Well, this is odd. Oh, technology, why do you hate me? Alright, can anyone tell me if the video feed looks normal? It looks fixed. I wish it looked fixed on my end. Pixels, okay. Alright, I'll try restarting my capture card one more time. If that doesn't work, then I hate to say it, I might just have to restart my streaming software and essentially start an entirely new stream, which I don't want to do. I hate to stop this stream just to start it up again, but that might be what I have to do. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hate to say it, people, but I think we gotta kill the stream right here. And I'll restart it in just a couple of minutes, and hopefully we won't be looking at that pixelation and flashing again. Huh. Might just be my old capture card that I had for years. It knows that you are streaming. Alright. Well, I hate to do it, but I think we'll axe the stream right here. I'll restart some software, and we'll see if we can get this working normally again. I apologize for the technological issue. Technology and I have a long history of not getting along, and the tradition continues. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you all again in just a couple of minutes.